Hello folks, and welcome back. So in this video I'm going to show you where we're at with our new kitchen. We're not quite finished. We still have countertops to do and backsplash, but I'll show you where we're at so far here. So this is how our kitchen has turned out, and you folks that have been following us were with us when we designed this kitchen, and we had some challenges that we talked about there. In the design of this kitchen, we had to work with some of the stuff that was here, with the plumbing and electrical, and some of those things that were here, and we couldn't do much with. The lighting in this kitchen was terrible. We've upgraded the lighting and improved it so that it's looks nicer and is more functional. So we'll just do a little walk around here, and we'll start over here. And so this is our 2-foot pantry, and we'll just show you some of this, how this looks inside. I'm also going to tell you where I got these cabinets. I've had one viewer comment, she asked, are these IKEA cabinets? And I said, no, they're not IKEA cabinets. So these cabinets are all wood. There's no particle board in these whatsoever. The cases and the shelves and everything are all made out of plywood. The finish on these is a white lacquer. The doors themselves are maple, and the face frames are solid maple. And the doors, it's a shaker style door, and they're lacquered. They're not a vinyl covered door. They're not a plastic door. They're not MDF. This is real wood, folks. This is a fairly high-end cabinet. We have the soft close hardware on them. You can see how that closes softly. Here we have a little counter that's going to be, these counters are not finished. We still have to put laminate on them. So this is just a little cabinet that will be here, kind of beside the kitchen table. And originally what was on this wall was a built-in china cabinet, which was just a real useless thing. So what we did was made a little counter area here, and we put cabinets, regular cabinets, and an outlet there so that you could put a toaster here, or tea kettle or whatever, being close to the table. But these are what these drawers look like. Okay, so again, everything is wood. You can see here we have dovetail. These are dovetailed. The drawers are dovetailed. This is real wood. You can see there's no hardware on the side here. The slides are all concealed. You can also see that we have a full extension, so the drawer pulls all the way out, and it's soft close as well. Just like the doors. In the lower cabinets, we have this is what it looks like. So these cabinets are a brand called Cowrie, and I'll put a link to their website down there in the doobly-doo, the description box, for you to check them out. So Cowrie has a Western Canadian distribution point in Richmond, BC. I don't know how it will work for you folks. You'll have to, figure out where those are available for you. But they have a dealer network, and so I buy mine from a dealer, where I live. And these cabinets, they're really high quality. You can see with the real wood and the type of hardware that we have, they're very inexpensive, but like a pretty high-end product. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that after we get around the kitchen here. So this is where our fridge is going to sit on the end. And again, there's all kinds of things that you can do around fridges. You can put panels beside on both sides. You can bring the cabinet out. That all adds to the cost. If this was $1 million home, we might do that, but it's not. So for what it is, this is how we've decided to do this. To compare it to other homes in this market, You know, this is quite a few notches above what you're going to see anywhere else. And we have upper cabinets. Now here we have our range. Now over the range, we're going to have a microwave unit that sits here, a microwave and a vent. And it'll be stainless steel as well. And we have a bank of drawers beside the range here. Okay, this has still got all the packaging stuff on it. And then this is going to be the sink. Now I wasn't crazy about the, you know, how this has worked out, and that still will get pushed back. The range still gets pushed back, but I'm not crazy about this setup here. It's a bit too tight for me, but you know, there was nothing we could do. It was just the way it was. That's the way it was when the old cabinets were here, and we kind of had to stick with that. And so the sink's going to be right here. There'll be an opening here for the sink. And we've got a cabinet between there, and then the dishwasher. Again, the dishwasher's none of this stuff is placed yet. Okay, then we've got our pendant lighting, which you know, is very aesthetically pleasing. And we have another little cabinet over there, which is you know, you can't reach it from the kitchen, but you know, from the living room side, you can come around here and, you know, put you know, candles or whatever kind of stuff you want to put in there. And we've got the cabinet, the countertop is cantilevered. All right, on this side here. There'll still be trim going on here. Once we do the flooring, we'll be putting trim on here and as well over there. It's not finished. Just wanted to give you an update, kind of show you how things are. So you have a nice little counter here that you could set up to if you wanted to. You know, you can use this for food prep if you want to bake. You know, we put an outlet on the end here, so if you want to plug in a mixer or something, you can. So that's the kitchen, and around the corner here we have our laundry area. And so this is going to be our laundry area, and this is the hall through. You know, this is the back door here, and over here we have the laundry set. So the laundry machines are going to be underneath, sitting underneath this counter, and they're going to be on a little pedestal. And this, we've put this counter in. Again, this is not finished. This is just the base for folding or whatever you want to do up above your machines. And then we also have, you know, these cabinets here as well. Places to store light bulbs or whatever. Okay, and then we have our bathroom vanities. Okay, so you guys have been getting little glimpses of this in some of the other videos, but you know, we've got a nice bank of drawers here. You know, again, it's the same cabinets. You know, very, very nice cabinets. Underneath here is the plumbing. We'll be putting our sink in here. Okay, we're going to be using China sinks here, and it'll be tile backsplash and then a big mirror. Now here's our laundry set. This is what they're going to be. All the appliances here are brand new. And so these counters are what's called flat lay. I'll just show you the other vanity up here at the front before I talk about the flat lay counters. And so here we've done the same thing. It's basically the same vanity as the one in the ensuite, and it's just reversed. And so what we've done is, you know, taken, before there was a really useless little vanity across the corner here. It was just totally unusable. Basically, it was just a sink, and that was it, no storage. But again, now we have these nice storage units here, or nice bank of drawers for storage. So I'll go back to the counters here. And this is the laminate that I'm going to be putting on the cabinets, or on the counters. And so this is it's called some kind of concrete. They're going to look like concrete when it's done. But this is 2 5x12 sheets. And so these are flat lay counters. So you can buy counters. I mean, there's lots of different counters that are available. You can just go down to Home Depot and buy counters. You know, you can have people come in and do counters for you. You can get, you know, you can go with granite if you want. You know, granite counters in this home, we'd be looking at about $6,000 for, you know, the granite counters, like a stone counter. A lot of if you go to Home Depot or someplace like that, you get those what's called post-formed, and you know, there's different edges. There's a lot of different edges, but you know, they kind of have those rounded edges, and then a lot of them will have the molded backsplash that comes up, you know, and it's all laminate. If we do it this way, it's sort of a compromise between a cheap way, which is buying them at Home Depot, and a more expensive stone top. So, you know, this type of a home just doesn't warrant putting in $6,000 countertops. It just doesn't make sense. You know, unless you're going to move in here and this is going to be for your ever home, and you know that you're going to live here forever. But you know, for us, we're flipping these things. It just doesn't. We don't get our money back out of the solid tops. So we do this flat lay, and we design these tops so that across the back there we've got 5 feet. That falls within the 5 feet that laminate is. That means that we have no seams. So you can see there's going to be no seams anywhere on this counter. This is going to be one big counter. It's going to look like a piece of concrete or a piece of stone. The edges are going to be done in the same material. You know, it's not rounded off like those old-fashioned post forms are. So this gives you a look that's quite inexpensive. If you were to hire someone to do a flat lay, these flat lay counters, this project you'd be looking between $2,000 and $2,500. I'm doing these myself, and so you know the material for the bases and you know that laminate, I'm looking at my material cost is about $500. You know, and then I do the labor. So this is one. It's, you know, doing countertops is a little bit technical, but if you can do it yourself, you can. It's a place where you can make a lot of money, like save a lot of money. So this style is called flat lay, right? And the big thing here is that you get no seams. If you were to buy something like this from Home Depot, you'd have, you know, seams everywhere to try and make it all fit together, and it just you know, it doesn't look great. All right, so these are Cowrie cabinets. I'm going to put them put a link to their website in the description there. And we're in Canada, so Canada pricing on these. Now I buy these cabinets. They come as flat lay, which flat pack, which means you know, they're not assembled. They come in, you know, boxes. You have to assemble them yourself. If you don't want to, your dealer will assemble them for you. The cost to assemble this package would be about $700. And then you would just go and pick up your cabinets from him and install them yourself, or have your installer do it, or you can have your dealer. Your dealer will have an installer as well. So you know, depending on your skill level, how much you want to get into it, how much money you want to spend, you know, there's quite a few different ways to do this. But doing it the way I do it, I assemble them myself. I buy them in the boxes. I do my own assembly. I do my own installation, and not including countertops. Countertops are always a separate thing. We're just talking cabinets. So all of the cabinets that I've shown you in this home, which is all of these kitchen ones, the laundry ones, and the 2 bathrooms, cost me $6,400. That includes the hardware, you know, the pulls, taxes, like everything out the door. My cost was $6,400 for all of these cabinets. In American dollars, that's about $4,800 in American dollars. So, you know, if you start going to places like IKEA, and you know, and I've shopped IKEA a couple of times. I don't like the way the IKEA cabinets go together. You know, it's a European style of doing things, and I'm just not crazy about it. You know, their sizing is European, at least it was when I looked. Maybe it's changed. So it doesn't always fit with, you know, a North American built type of a home. So, you know, and they were more expensive, quite a bit more expensive. Where I live, it's a 4-hour drive to go and get them. You know, if you get back and you find you don't have something, you know, it's another 4-hour drive, like 4 hours each way. So we're looking at an 8-hour trip each time you got to go there. So it's just, for us, IKEA is doesn't work. You know, we can get them at Rona, which is just like a Lowe's store, or we can get the Home Depot ones, but you know, the quality, it does not compare to these, and you know, you're at the same price, if not more. This really takes you into a custom cabinet. You know, this yeah, if this was you know, made by a local cabinet company that makes cabinets, you know, this is a $15,000 kitchen easy to have it was done, you know, installed. And we're going to be into this for you know, just the kitchen here. Well, all of the cabinets in here with counters and everything, we're going to be under $7,000. Another little tip here on counters is that instead of using, you know, the laminate backsplash, another way to really make your job look more custom is to, you know, with the flat lay, your tile backsplash will come right down to the counter. So your tile doesn't come down to that other backsplash, you know, that's molded in. This looks more custom. So this will have, we're going to be using a white subway tile in here that will go all the way from the counter to the underside of the cabinet and all the way around. And, you know, those things don't cost much, but I'll tell you, it really makes your home look more custom, and it just, you know, brings the price up. Okay, folks, so that's cabinets. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I think I've covered anything. If you have any questions, you know, ask me down in the comments, and I'll try to answer them for you. So we're going to carry on here now with tiling. I'm waiting for some flooring. I don't know if I've showed you the flooring, but this is going to be the flooring in here. So this is a high-end laminate. It's commercial laminate. And we'll talk more about the flooring when we get to it, but just shows you just kind of a sample of what it's going to be. So it's a plank style. It's an AC4. It's commercial grade. Yeah, it's a nice product. So we're waiting for that. You know, with this whole pandemic thing, it's really messed things up for, you know, in the supply chain, at least for us around here. You know, things that you would normally just go and buy, you know, go down and pick up, it's not there. You have to wait. You know, for 3 or 4 months there, things were really shut down, and we couldn't get stuff. And now there's a backlog. You know, waiting for my flooring, and like I said, that door, you know, that was like 8 weeks to get that thing, and it just you know, it really has slowed things down. But you know, we're getting close here, another few weeks, and we're going to be on the market, and yeah, looking forward to being done and getting on to the next one. So thanks for watching, folks. See you on the next one. Bye bye.